Welcome back, everybody. Today we have a very loud bag to open, but we have a special Game Boy. This is a Game Boy Advance. This is one of my favorite handheld systems, and they're really starting to show their age nowadays. There's no backlight screen. It uses AA batteries, but they're still pretty cool. And this one is in some pretty rough shape. It is incredibly dirty. It is covered in, although I love Spider-Man, it's covered in stickers that we're just going to get rid of. And it is, physically, I mean, it's not really, it's kind of hard to tell through all the dirt and grime, but it's really not in bad shape. We're missing a battery cover, but there's really not much corrosion on the battery terminals. I don't see any major scratches or dings. Well, I guess as I say that, I find a few more around the corners. But that's what we're going to be doing. And actually, I don't even know if this one works. So we're going to put a couple batteries in here and see if it even turns on. I feel dirty holding this thing. It is in such bad shape. There it goes, it turned on. Let's pop a game in and see if it reads a game. There we go, we got the Pac-Man collection. We're gonna pop that in and it reads games. All right, so we have a working Game Boy that's just incredibly dirty. It is missing a battery door, so I did order a new replacement battery door. This one is not an original, but it's a pretty good fit, I would say. It came off of Amazon for a couple of bucks, so as long as the colors match, we should be cool. So one of the first things we have to do is actually open this thing up. We got a bunch of screws to remove. There are, I believe, 2, 4, 6 tri-wings and then a Phillips head in here. We're gonna get those out. And then the small Phillips down here in the battery compartment. And we should be, yeah, all my screws are loose. We're actually being held on by the sticker. So that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna set that to the side for now. First thing I wanna do is get this board out of here so we can clean everything. We're going to pop this ribbon cable out with these 2 little clips, and we're going to lift the board out. So our board doesn't look too bad. We're going to give that a clean, especially around these button pads with some alcohol. We're going to clean down the speaker. There's really no corrosion on the battery terminals, so that's a really good sign. However, there is some gunk. I don't know if we can catch that. There is some gunk in the game port, so we're gonna have to clean that out. I want to take this screen out of here, and the best way to do that is you're going to just kind of twist the front shell just very gently until you'll hear the glue pop. There we go. All right, So the screen is out. We're gonna put our little seal back down because I'm not actually gonna do anything with the screen. I just wanted it out so that we could clean the rest of this shell. Woo! Okay, went a little heavy with the alcohol there, but we got some 99% isopropyl. And we are gonna clean, you know, whatever parts you wanna start with. I got a sticker. What worries me about these stickers is if there's any yellowing or change of color with the system, under those stickers, you never know if it's gonna be that way or not. So it's always a little worrying. And you know what? I don't think alcohol is gonna be enough for this. So, you know what? We're just gonna take that downstairs and clean this in the sink with some soap and water. Let's look at the back panel for a minute. Let's try not to lose all our screws. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Oh, that is 6. And the Phillips. Okay. Let's see what we can do about getting this sticker off. This sticker is so dry that I don't think we have a choice but to scrape it. Okay, so I think we got the majority of that off, and then we want to get this shield off because that, if we put in the sink with the water, is gonna rust. We don't want that. Alright, so we'll start with a little warm water and a brush, nothing fancy, and a little soap. And you can see already, with just like a minute of brushing, the dirty to the clean, and we're just gonna keep going. Finish it up. That is looking so much better already, but it's still not right. All right, this side's good. Let's move on to the back here. The back I'm a little more worried about because it is filthy. All right, so we got the shells nice and clean. There are a few spots, especially on the back, where you can see there's a, well, maybe not right now, the lighting's pretty bad in here, but there's a few spots where you can see where the sticker came off and it's much cleaner underneath and there's scratches where it wasn't. I thought I had a magic eraser and I was gonna try to get in there with that, and I can't seem to find it. So we're just not gonna do that. We're gonna go, I got the air compressor charging up right now. We're gonna blow the water off of these, and then we'll clean the board. And just give me a minute, I'm gonna do this. It's loud, you don't wanna hear that. All right, so I'm a little upset I couldn't find any of my magic erasers. I bought like the damn industrial pack from Home Depot and I can't find them. So whatever, we're gonna, we got the shell clean. I really like to touch it up with that magic eraser. I don't know if you can see, you know, right now we're on the GoPro, so the may not be perfect, but I'll get a I don't know. Anyway, let's clean out this board. All right, so like I said, we got the shell clean. We want to clean this board off, so we're just going to use a Q-tip and some alcohol. We know the speaker works, so we don't want to mess with it too much, but we're going to just kind of lightly go over it, get all that dust off, and then we're gonna hit these buttons and just make sure those contacts are sparkling clean. There was some gunk in the card slot. Let me get some tweezers. So there is a little gunk in the game slot here. My phone's ringing. No, hoi. Hello? No, I don't want to buy your shoes. Okay. Well, that was a telemarketer. Anyway, we're gonna get that crud out here. Woo. Oh, that came out pretty easily. All right. And then we know the speaker works, but we want to do the same thing with the volume wheel. Put a little alcohol on there and just roll it back and forth. And that's going to, it's just two metal pieces sitting on each other. So if there's any dirt or grime in there, this will just kind of push it out. And you can do the same thing with the power button, or switch I should say. And then just run it back and forth a few times. And that's pretty much the board. Alright, so we're back. It's getting a little warm in my house, but you know, we'll live. Microfiber cloth. We're going to clean the inside of the screen. The outside of wipe so we know what we're dealing with. That looks pretty good to me. And the rest of this is pretty straightforward. Drop the screen back in. Hey, you want to say hi? Come here, fat boy. You gonna help? Say hi. Up here, look. Say hi. Oh, do you little fatty. Go on. No, don't. You can get off the desk now. You were supposed to say hi. You didn't do that. You're being very rude. Thank you. Alright, so what we forgot is we actually never cleaned any of the buttons or pads. So we're going to have to just set this all back to the side and clean these pads up. So I gotta be honest with you, there's really no good way to clean the buttons, especially the D-pad. So I like to take an old toothbrush, or just an unused toothbrush. You know, obviously you don't want junk on there, but dip it in some alcohol and then just start brushing away. And that looks a lot better already. This would be a great time for that magic eraser. These trigger buttons are a nightmare. So that's it. We've got what was a gray Game Boy Advance is now white again. And I did end up replacing the two like side shoulder parts, but I could not find any new left and right triggers. So those are original. They're still a little discolored. The back, it looks like the spots where the stickers were are actually darker than the rest. So again, I wish I could have found that magic eraser, and when I go out today I'm probably gonna pick one up and finish this, but for now I would say that is more than good enough. It is really nice shape. I mean, honestly, these things are getting old, you know. 10-15 years for a kid's toy to still be intact is kind of a miracle. And I've got an 8-year-old, so I should know. They don't keep anything intact. So this is pretty cool. I love playing with these things, as you can tell. So, you know, having another nice, unique one to my collection is pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I got. If you liked the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever, and I will see you all in the next one.